So do you ever feel after a really stressful day that you just want to pack it all in and maybe just go on OnlyFans and make millions? Well, this was a conversation I literally heard yesterday on the train when I was leaving work. And even though someone was joking to their friends about, hey, they'll just go on OnlyFans to make their millions and quit their corporate job because they were sick of it, it really gave me the idea to look at OnlyFans from like a financial point of view. If you have even a tiny little seed in your brain that you're thinking of joining OnlyFans because you want to make millions and you've seen loads of people make loads of money, this is what this video is about. Now, if you go on OnlyFans and search my name, I'm not going to show up there, okay? I'm not an OnlyFans. This is purely from a financial point of view and to really understand the stats and figures behind most of the creators on there. In 2023, there was about 4.1 million creators on the website. Now that's not people searching for naked ladies, that's the actual creators on the platform, providing videos and pictures and whatever other sort of things that they do. That's an awful lot of people. And when you think of the users, there's about 305 million users on there who are, searching for all of the nasties on there, okay? So you really have to understand the impact of even stepping into a space like that and how global this website is. Last year, it was within one of the 100 top searched for websites ever, okay? So really understand what you're getting yourself into before you join that train. So the three most important figures that I want to take you through in this video is 1, 10, and 150. So let's talk about the first figure, 1. This refers to 1%. So 1% of all of the creators on OnlyFans account for 33% of all of the revenue that's earned. So if you look at this graph, this teeny tiny little figure here is 1% of all of the creators, which are usually celebrities. So we have people like Black China being on OnlyFans, who is renowned to have made millions every month. Also, you have singer Cardi B is on there, and even Bella Thorne, who was a Disney actress, and then as an adult, she joined OnlyFans. So 1% is usually people who already have a name for themselves before they join the platform. And they account for taking 33% of the revenue. So if you look at this graph and understand, hey, only a teeny tiny little percentage of everyone that's on the platform is making the big bucks, okay? And they're taking home a big chunk of that pie. So even though creators take home 80% of everything they earn on the platform, they can of course set up like a subscription service, like a tenner a month to have my nude pictures, okay? Not my nude pictures, but their nude pictures. Or else they could have, pay for messages where, they might do a one-to-one message and someone pays for that. But whatever service that they put out there on this platform, right, they will take home 80% of that. And OnlyFans, company will take 20%. The second figure I really want to talk about is 10. So this refers to 10% of the creators. Now, 10% of the creators, if we look at this graph again, they are responsible for taking home 73% of all of the revenue that was given away last year. And a reminder, OnlyFans gave away $6 billion in 2023 to all its creators. So 73% of that is this much, and that is going to the top 10%. Again, it would be people who are like maybe very famous influencers, people who have a very big social media of hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers before they go on there. So if you're not someone who's super famous or has a big following, you're more likely to not fall within the 1% or the 10% of best creators ever. So the third figure I want to talk about is 150. Now this one I think is the most important. I nearly fell off my chair when I was doing the research for this because this is not that well known, I don't think anyway. So 150 relates to $150, which is the average amount of money that most people make per month on the platform, which is absolutely crazy. Of course, you mainly hear about people making millions or six figures, but the average is between $150 and $180 a month. Now, let's take this back. If you're, for example, a teacher at the minute and you're only making maybe like £2,000 a month and you're so sick of your job because it's stressful and you don't have enough money, and maybe you've seen, in the media that people can make millions or six figures on OnlyFans, which does happen to the 1% or the 10% of the biggest creators. But if you were to move from teaching into doing OnlyFans, you're more likely to just make $150 a month for potentially months or years, or for the lifetime of being on that channel. Now, is it really worth it to give up your whole career just to make $150 on average? I don't think so. So you really have to understand, what are you giving up to try and earn a quick buck? So if you fall into OnlyFans when you're a teacher, you will most likely lose your job if you get found out, or maybe you can never return to being a teacher again because they wouldn't want you to be around children, which is fair enough. Whatever you put on the internet, it's there for life, whether you like it or not. Whether you think it's only going to be available to people who actually subscribe to you and pay £10 a month to you, that's not the truth. You know, these videos and images always get leaked on the internet, so you really have to understand, what do you want out there and how do you want to live the rest of your life? If you want to maybe be a teacher again in 5 years' time, that's likely not going to happen. So be very cautious about where you want to get your money from. Now, as I said, I'm not here to judge anyone that's on OnlyFans. That's not what this channel is about. This is a personal finance channel and ways about how to make money. So this seems to be a very popular way. If there's 4 million creators all around the world on this site, of course it's something I'm going to chat about. But of course, do your own research before you go into anything. It's none of my business what you guys do in your spare time, okay? But looking at the facts, the majority of people only make a measly $150, okay? So if that's something to give up your career for, go into it if you feel like this is your dream. But if you feel like, oh my God, that's way too much of a risk, way too low money to even step into that, of course, I think that's the better option, but up to you. What do you guys think of this style of video? It's a bit different to the other ones that I've done before, so let me know down below if you want me to do more like investigative style personal finance videos. I tend to do 2 videos a week, so if you're curious about this kind of thing, let me know. And also, if you have any video ideas below, let me know and I will surely get onto them. Okay, thanks for listening, guys. Bye.